Hi everyone, so today I will be doing this look, which is all drugstore with one exception, which will be the Laura Mercier. I just don't have anything like that from drugstore, like a setting powder that gives me color and a bit of coverage, so I just had to use that. But everything else, down to my primers, is from drugstore. And the lighting might be a bit funny because the sun is going in and out, and in some bits I might look a bit orange, but that's not how I really look. Okay, I hope you enjoy it, and keep on watching. Okay, my lovelies, let's get ready with the Me Drugstore product. So for my primer, I am going to use RIMMEL FIX and Perfect, and this one is in 002. I don't know what is the difference. I've heard about it before and I knew it before, but I don't know now. There is 001, I think. But it is actually quite good primer, and it's one of those white ones, not like, it actually reminds me of one of my favorites, NARS oil-free prime poreless primer, something like that. I can't remember. I used to have it and I really liked it, and that reminds me of it. It has a slight smell, but it does not bother me. For my foundation, I probably will use today the Maybelline Fit Me into 20, but I might mix it with the Max Factor 3-in-1, and mine is in a golden 75. I hope you can see that. And this is basically the same as CoverGirl 3-in-1 in the US. So I squeeze a bit of that one. It's only because this one's got really good staying power, so I thought the Max Factor, and it's a bit lighter, so the mixture of two, you know me, I like mixing. And I will use Real Techniques sponge. I hope the lighting is okay. It's not very nice today outside. It's raining and it's quite cloudy, but I've got the lights on. Cover my melasma. Now, you know, I say that I don't normally put foundation under my eyes, and that is true to some degree. If I'm using like very full coverage thick foundation like ST.LEONARDS or MAC or any of the full coverage foundations, then I won't. But if I'm using something like GLAM Lingerie de Pau, or in fact this Maybelline one, when I've applied my foundation everywhere else, I'll just go lightly like this over my eyes, and that gives me tiny bit of coverage without too much color, and then I just top it off with concealer. Now let's do the concealer, and I will use my Maybelline Eraser Eye. And I pat that with my finger. I will have to cheat a bit because now I need to set my foundation, but I don't have drugstore setting powder. Well, I have the NYX HD translucent powder, but I want something that still has color in it and a bit of coverage, like that's why I use always Laura Mercier. So I am going to use Laura Mercier. So that's just the only cheat. The rest, I promise, is all drugstore. And I love the Bare Minerals full face flawless. Is it full flawless face brush to use with my mineral foundation. Okay, now for my bronzer contour, don't have anything drugstore good for contouring, but I thought I will use, is Physicians Formula drugstore? I think it is, isn't it? Because obviously we don't have it here, so I thought I use this, the darkest one here, as sort of my contour. Or just to warm up my cheeks. Don't like this brush. What is it? E.L.F. lash brush. Don't like it. Not for contouring anyway. Now I will take like a big powder brush, and this one is from Costco, and I swirl it in all that and warm up my face just on the outer edges of my face, just to add a bit of color and dimension, because it all can look a bit flat. Let's try, I also have for drugstore the CHROMA Kourtney, Kim and Khloe, you know, the Kardashians powder. What is it called? Endless Summer. This one is called, oh, I don't know if you can see it, Endless Summer. Basically has all these 3 different colors. So I see if I can get a bit more contour from that darker one. I quite like that powder actually. Julie sent it to me, the Cornish American. That's her channel. Okay, I would normally swirl it all around as well and go all over my face if I was using just this. Now I am going to take the Fit Me concealer from Maybelline in number 10, and I will just brighten up this area here with my fingers. And again, I'm not going right under my eye, I'm just going sort of underneath my bag. Makes me laugh when not makes me laugh, I'm probably just jealous. I watch these really young makeup artists and girls on here where they put so much of this brightening white concealer under their eyes. I mean, I think if I packed so much on my under eyes, I look ridiculous, but I thought, you wait, as soon as you get your first lines and some bags, you won't be able to do this, and then what you're gonna do? You will have to come and watch me. I tell you how it's done. Okay, now I am going to take this little E.L.F. high definition under eye setting powder. This is really nice powder actually, and I know I say I don't usually set my under eye concealer as such, but I do. You've seen me when I go over with Laura Mercier, I go a bit around my eyes, and I don't mind setting it a bit with that. When I said in my last Get Ready With Me that I don't set it, you know, when you see some, usually the young girls, taking so much of like really light powder and patting it around here. That's what I meant. I don't set it that way. I just put a bit in here, tap it off, and just pat it lightly under my eye. It is a lovely powder, you know. When you look into it, it looks almost like it's got sparkle in it, but it doesn't show on your eyes, definitely. So I set it sort of through the middle. I know it's for under eyes. Okay, and I always do blush now. I know that some people do it last. I gonna do it now, and I'm going to use MILANI, that really bright one in Delizioso pink. Love it. They smell very subtly, but quite nice. I absolutely love my MILANI blushes, and I quite like to apply them in that motion. Even though this one looks like it's matte, you know, it doesn't have the swirls like what the baked powders usually look like. It still has quite nice sheen to it, because some of them have more shimmer to it than others. This one's got just like sheen. Oh, it's gorgeous. I want to keep piling it on. And please remember that what you see in the camera is probably much brighter than what it is like in real life because of the lighting. But you get the idea. If I need a bit more, I will top it up later. What next? We're going to do eyebrows now. Now, that was a bit of a difficult thing. I've got a Drugstore eyebrow pencil, but I don't know who it's from. How can that be? It says brow sorry. Oh. It says brow pencil, waterproof mineral formula, soft blonde, but there is no make on it, so I've got no idea who makes it. Maybe if you see it like this, you will know, but I've got no idea. So if this doesn't work, because I don't have any other Drugstore eyebrow product, then I will just have to use my Anastasia. It's quite waxy, whatever it is. I really don't know where that is from. It's alright. It's nice for quite a natural finish. Right, that's the best I can do right now with my brows. Okay, let's do the eyes now. So I'm going to prep my eyes. I'm going to use the NYX HD eyeshadow base. Make sure that you pat it in and that it dries, that it doesn't crease, because sometimes if you put too much it can crease. Put some underneath. It's so important to put especially if you're going to use eyeshadow there, because I don't have that nice, like some people, almost like a bump just under your, don't know if you know what I mean, under your eyelashes. There's like a protruding area. Mine is sort of sunk in, so when I put eyeshadow there and I've got like fine lines, it can look a bit, you know, so it's important to put the thing underneath. And what I'm going to use for my eyeshadows is MILANI today. So I'll be mainly using a Bella Rose and Bella Taupe, and I might use a bit of Bella Ivory. That's the only eyeshadows that I have from MILANI. So I'm going to take Bella Rose first. I am going to put it in on my mobile lid. It's beautiful, beautiful pearly pink. And pink and that taupe look gorgeous. My camera is gonna die in a minute. The sun is coming out. I am afraid that I might be looking very orange in this camera, and the reason is that my camera is all the white balance is set on automatic, and that is not always the best thing. The sun is coming out now and I'm being blinded. Let's hope this all comes out okay. If you see me going like this, it's because it's really bright. Now I'm going to take Bella Taupe, and which brush shall I use it with? Sigma E25. And I'm just going to go in my crease. I think that pink with that top looks absolutely gorgeous. Now it's starting to rain. I don't know if you can hear the rain. I don't think, I must tell you, that I am a big fan of this NYX eye primer. It feels, even though I let it dry, feels quite sticky, and I don't feel like my eyeshadow glides on properly. Blend out that taupe. That top is looking almost purple, I think, because it is next to that pink. And I'm just going to work towards the middle of my eye. I hope you can see it well. It is so hard. I've always been filming on my Mac computer in photo booth, and that gives you this big screen that I can look at myself, and it's quite big, like half the screen, so I can see myself really well. But with this camera I basically have just little viewfinder, so I can't see really much. I hope it's better for you. Gorgeous. I'm going to blend it upwards because I could do with another eyeshadow, but I didn't bring any more. I was set to do just mostly like MILANI one. I'm going to go under my eyes now. I take a pencil brush and I'm going to go with the taupe. Okay, I think I am going to play with the liner a bit now. I am going to use Avon Super Shock. I like this liner because it is so soft. It's a bit like Urban Decay Perversion. This one's probably even blacker. And what? And it's very easy to smudge. So I'm going to work it in my eyelashes. Go slightly up and then I will smudge that. It just smudges like butter. It's brilliant. And I will do it on my bottom lash as well. Just because I like it. Just because I like it. This pencil is so soft, you have to constantly sharpen it. Just like Urban Decay Perversion, I find that with that pencil. That's why I rather buy Avon, because honestly they are both as good, and because it does, you use it up so quickly because it is so soft. I don't want to be paying for Urban Decay when I can have that. I don't buy much from Avon, I must say, but how I started buying this one was I just bought a magazine, I remember, some beauty magazine, and there was one in that magazine, and when I tried it I was very, very impressed, so I started buying it. And I have a lady that drops off Avon magazine to me almost weekly, so okay, I'm going to take the taupe again. Where's my pencil brush? And soften that here. Well, soften, darken it, I don't know. And now I'm going to do my lashes, and I think I will use the Unique system because, as you've seen in my review, I quite like it. So let's do the lashes. So I first have to put, and if you've missed my review on Unique, I will link it here. So first put my regular mascara on both eyes, just a thin coat, and you let it dry. And also try not to get it all over yourself. Onto the bottom ones. I don't think I'm gonna put that Unique on my bottom lashes. Well, I might, I don't know yet. So wait for it to dry. Okay, now I'm gonna do one eye at the time. I'm gonna use first the transplanting gel. Coat my lashes properly with it. Ah. And immediately apply the fibers. After you've applied the fibers, immediately seal it with the gel and try to avoid your hair. And I'm going to put another coat of fibers. By the way, this is obviously not Drugstore, but I really wanted to use these. I have Drugstore mascaras, you know that I have. Now, you have to be careful with this, that you really coat the lashes well so the fibers can get attached, otherwise I can feel them dropping and falling into my eye, which is not very nice. Well, these are some eyelashes. I like it. I like it, definitely worth it. Every time you've used this gel, transplanting gel, close the tube properly, because I didn't, and it popped out and it pulled out loads of product with it, so and that's it. I have nice huge lashes now. So that's my eyes done, and now I need to use some sort of Drugstore lipstick. Oh, how do I get that off? Washed my hair today. Okay, for my lip liner I will use NYX in Pink Sand Pink. This might end up a bit too pink, all of it. Got very pink cheeks. Look a bit like a Barbie. A retired Barbie. L'Oreal, can you see it? Coloration 303, which is a very pale pearly pink. It's a bit pink. Okay, so that's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope the lighting wasn't too bad. The sun is going in and out. Yeah, so that was my Drugstore Get Ready With Me. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you soon. Bye.